Hey, hello everyone! Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video! Bonjour tout le monde! I am a Dutch woman and I'm living in France for so many years now, and I am so excited because in a couple of days I will be going to the Netherlands to visit my friends and my family, and it makes me feel so happy. I try to go there every once or twice a year. It is quite the journey, whether I take the train or the plane, or if I drive myself with my car. It takes me up to 10 to 12 hours to get from where I'm living now to where I used to live so many years ago. This time my daughter comes with me and we are going to have a wonderful time. The weather is going to be good. We are going to stay with my parents, her grandparents, so it's going to be a lovely time and so looking forward to it. The last couple of years I noticed that I was thinking that in Netherlands things were changing so fast and I cannot keep up with all the changes. And actually, come to think of it, it's not in the Netherlands that things are changing that fast. It's me who is changing. After living in France for so many years, I have taken over quite some French habits and way of doing things that I am taking with me when I go to the Netherlands, and I can't get rid of it. So I am going to share with you today those things that I have taken over from the French and I find difficult to get rid of once I'm in the Netherlands. For all of you who have been to France before and have noticed the typical French way of doing things, whether you're on a campsite, whether you're with French friends, there is one thing that comes to everyone's mind, and that is the apéro, the apéritif. And now, for me, for over 25 years of living the French way of life, the apéro has gotten to me. It has crawled under my skin and I love the Apparo. The Apparo is, like the word says, it is something you take before eating to get up your appetite. And for me, the weekend starts that way, with an Apparo before dinner, just a glass of wine or maybe a few more, and your weekend has started. Oh, my mother cooks such lovely meals. I love eating with them when I'm in the Netherlands. She's making stamppot and pannenkoeken and all the delicious dishes that I do not make myself here in France. And when I go to the Netherlands, I can't help it, but for a couple of seconds I am expecting an apéro before going to eat. My fault, my bad. And speaking of drinking and eating, there's one other thing that my body is craving for when we're having dinner, and that is my cup of coffee afterwards. In the Netherlands, they usually do not drink a cup of strong coffee, espresso, after dinner. No, the Dutch drink a lot of coffee, that's for sure, but they do not really drink their cup of coffee right after dinner. It's more to cut the morning or the afternoon in half and have a cup of coffee in between meals. But for the French, and for me now, it's a cup of coffee right after dinner to finish dinner and to say, that is done, let's get on with the day. I'm missing my caffeine after a meal. And if you ever have dealt with the French and been to France and been living with French people, then you know this one, the Bizo. Mwah! The Bizo is, it depends on the region, 2, 3 or 4 kisses on the cheek. Mwah, mwah, mwah. In my region, it is 3 times. Hello, how are you doing? Have a nice day. Mwah, mwah, mwah. The Bizo is given so often, even to people that you're not very close to. For example, when you come to work in the morning, at some companies, yes, you give a Bizo to all your colleagues. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And when you leave, sometimes you also give the Bizo. In the streets, when you meet someone that you know from, I don't know, from a school meeting, or someone you know from your gym class, and when you see them in the shop or in the streets, you say, hey, mwah, mwah, mwah. And when I'm walking in the streets in my hometown in the Netherlands, and I see someone that I haven't seen for a long time, but I know rather well, my first intuition is to go up them and to say, hey, hi, mwah, mwah, mwah. And that in the Netherlands is so absolutely not done. But the Bizo is come so automatically to me now that I find it very hard not to do it. And I really have to refrain myself from doing it when I'm in the Netherlands. No Bizo in the streets in Netherlands. Oh, and birthdays. I always forget everyone's birthday in the Netherlands. And why is that? Because in France, birthdays are not really celebrated in the same way as in the Netherlands, with birthday cards, coming to their house and having a coffee with a birthday cake. In France, that is not really done. In France, they celebrate important birthdays like your 30th or your 50th birthday, but not really every single birthday. It depends, of course. Some people are more into having parties than others, but a lot of people don't even bother about their birthdays. So towards my friends and families in the Netherlands, oh, shame on me again. I forget the birthdays. I'm not writing them down anymore after all these years. Not good, Jojo. Not good at all. Oh, and just one last thing. Statiegeld, deposits, consigne. You know, when you're buying a bottle of Coke, you pay 50 cents for the bottle, and once you return the bottle, the 50 cents get returned to you. I think it is such a good system. In the Netherlands, they ask deposits for everything, for cans, for bottles, plastic. The butcher can ask it for their containers. If you bring them back, you get your money back that you paid in advance as a deposit for the container, which I am 100% for doing. But in France, it is rarely done. So rarely done that I hardly see it in the shops where I do my grocery shopping. And when I'm in the Netherlands, I forget about it. I forget that in the Netherlands you pay a deposit for the containers, for the bottles, for the cans, that I throw them in the bin again. Oh, not good. Not good at all, Jojo. Oh. Huge mistake. Not good at all, because the system is so good and I forget about it when I'm back in the Netherlands. Now, I promise you that in a couple of days, when I'm going to the Netherlands, I will try to do my best. So I'm not going to crave for coffee after dinner, for Apparo before dinner. I am not going to give everyone a bisou when they do not want it. And I am going to think about statiegeld, the consigne, the deposits I pay when I buy my groceries. So fingers crossed, I will not forget. Okay, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you didn't, I suggest you are not going to watch any more of mine. If you did enjoy my video, thanks for watching and see you all next time in my next video. Bye bye, au revoir et à bientôt.